Logan Paul.
CoffeeZilla. I watched her 3-part series called Investigating Logan Paul's Biggest Scam, and like many on this platform, you have successfully used my name for views and money.
Which is what I'm doing right now.
While your work used to be impartial, your addiction to clicks has clouded your judgment.
That's a very good way of summing up your career.
Coffee, you took a shot at my reputation. So in this video today, I'm going to be defending myself with facts, something that you have gotten in the habit of twisting. You see, CoffeeZilla tried to work with law enforcement in the past, but his work was described as not anchored to truth and often speculative.
Quite an allegation. Your source?
My source is that I made it the fuck.
But as opposed to just telling you, I'm going to show you some of the core discrepancies that I caught in CoffeeZilla's investigation.
You mean what your team caught?
Coffee, you interviewed the developer who stole the game code, fled to Switzerland, and held it hostage for $1 million. Well, his name is Zach Kelling. You would know that he spent time in prison for multiple felonies, one for aggravated robbery, armed robbery at a liquor store, and the other for, surprise, obstructing the legal process.
Seems like a great person to hire.
Wouldn't someone with journalistic integrity know their credible source had not only an agenda, but a fondness for orange jumpsuits?
Couldn't we say the same thing about you hiring him? What was the interview like? That's quite a resume you got there, Zach. You're hired.
And I know what you're thinking. What type of idiot would work with an unsavory individual like Zach Kelling?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
I guess that's what I get for trusting the team that I relied on to vet and manage Eddie's hiring process.
That's a great excuse, Logan. Now, where's my money?
And surely you knew Emilio, the gentleman who supposedly let his child invest in a cryptocurrency.
You're judging him, yet you promoted this game to children.
You know what I think is so cool is that it makes kids care.
That's the number one.
Yeah.
I think if the most important thing we're doing, kids are going to care about the blockchain because of my project.
You seemed pretty excited when the guy told you that he couldn't hatch the eggs.
Wait, you can't even hatch?
No, I'm telling you, it's just a picture.
You're kidding! You can't hatch?
You're kidding. You can't hatch?
You can't hatch?
You can't hatch?
And by the way, guy, almost all NFTs are just pictures.
Logan admitting almost all NFTs are just pictures is a great way of promoting his product.
So why have you allowed the illegal recording of Jeff's phone call without his permission? And then more like an internet criminal, post it online.
Too bad Coffee lives in Texas where one-party consent is legal.
Now, although you didn't verify any backgrounds, substantiate any evidence, took multiple criminals' words as truth, and broke laws.
Remind you of someone?
Crypto King Jake stole $6 million. Conman Eddie, lead developer, stole $1.7 million.
Jeez, how many criminals did you hire?
While myself and Jeff sold nothing and made nothing as verified through investigation, I repeat, Jeff and I made no money and will never make any money on CryptoZoo.
True, you didn't make any money off the Zoo token, but what about the 2.5 million NFT egg pre-sales?
Jake the Snake is no longer affiliated with CryptoZoo, and we hope the money he reappropriated was worth ruining his reputation.
I can wish the same thing for someone else.
You still published a defamatory hit piece, fully knowing I was innocent, just so you could enrich yourself in your $10 million studio.
Man, Logan really lost it now. He's even dressing up as CoffeeZilla.
I suggest you use the money you got from pumping your Patreon to hire a good lawyer. You're gonna need it.
Wow, so they're actually pressing charges. Wait, are they gonna press charges on me?
And maybe we could have talked about this if you had reached out to me, personally. Not my manager, Jeff, who is not me, Steven.
Coffee actually did reach out over a year ago on Instagram to no response. You had him blocked on Twitter, and for some reason your manager didn't relay the information over to you. Or he did, and you're just playing dumb.
Trust me, CryptoZoo is coming. I will make damn sure of it.
Cap.
And honestly, it sucks that after years of personal reform, going through trials and tribulations, and busting my ass to evolve into a person that I can say I'm actually proud of.
Which goes to show you still got a little bit more growing up to do as a 27-year-old man, still pulling stunts like this.
And lastly, CoffeeZilla. I now know your motives with this. Clout and money.
Clout and money, huh?
That's fine. You've denied my invitation multiple times. You're still invited. It can be a one-on-one. If not, we're going to handle this ourselves while we continue to build CryptoZoo, and I'll see you in court.
Invites CoffeeZilla into a podcast and hands him a lawsuit. Yay, more money for Logan.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment, and I don't expect to be forgiven. I'm simply here to apologize.